You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
The cool thing about a drive starting and run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. On the ground again with Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play, and that's a Steelers first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. They'll get 18 yards there, and it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gun will result in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Johnson again. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
The Steelers making their red zone debut in this one. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Jumps in up the middle. And he's stopped out of the 16 after a small gain. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now an inside give to Johnson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
26. Hey, 626.
Rodgers here from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd, it's long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 33-yard attempt.
It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
You would think that kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. And the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. His first throw is an interception. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Now a carry by Johnson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. the 17. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Johnson is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. On play action, here's May. Henry on the catch. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. So well, they're in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got a first to begin the frame. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Darius Slay with the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. May now. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the gun, it's May. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
What's up? Crazy, 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 crazy.
May now from the gun. And a man is there to knock that away. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it'll be second down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's May again. To the left and hauled in by Paul. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
23-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, come out with me.
A run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Offense to the line for second down. May looking to throw. Drops this underneath. It's Gibson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Crazy. 5.
Let's get that touch.
Here's May to the air. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. To the air here on 1st down. Rogers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Running back, motioning right. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. This finds Austin, complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 46. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just got ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. And it's the Steelers with a 4th and 3. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They said Metcalf left. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Now, two left to work with before halftime. A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They motion the tight end over. They'll go for it. Rodgers gets this one to Fryermuth. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jay Warren. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They said Metcalf left. Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
It's crazy. Crazy. Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Push.
Made a throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Five.
Back to the air. It's May. He's going deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five.
To the air yet again, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st down, Rodgers. Gets everything he has under this throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Woodson. And the Patriots get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, what better way to follow up 1 interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He finds a man. That's cut. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Hey, dip right, dip right.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now Boswell on to send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's the pistol snap to May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Second and 10. Here's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's taken in by Henry. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Throwing is May. Running a screen for Stevenson. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on first and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for second and long.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now they give to Johnson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And the Patriots in the nickel for this third down call. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Johnson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, this is Johnson. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
In the secondary for the Pats, 3rd down. Now Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
A 57-yard attempt.
And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Set of downs for him at the 38.
Crazy. Five. Crazy.
1st down. May. Has him on a quick hitter. They take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 3rd-quarter lead. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback, and the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. We'll see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Rodgers set to pass. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off play action, Rodgers. It's his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. A give left side to Johnson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A dose of the hurry up offense here. Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. And this one's going to be close. Did he get both feet inside the chop? Oh, no, he did not. Great effort, but an incomplete pass.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. A tight end in motion now. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Coach's challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Maine looking to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
You're on the ball. It's 5.
Another try following the sack. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Crazy.
On the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Polk, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
13-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Going with the screen to Johnson. And he brought down along the 25-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Going with Johnson here. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Johnson.
don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Looking to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Rodgers here from the gun. The right side, caught by Wilson. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. He's back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Desperation time here. Finds the in route complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Setting up to pass. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On second down, Warren. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. First and goal, Warren. Still just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To go as they get set on second and goal. They go to a knee here. No need to push it for the end zone. They're going to try to set up the game-winning kick. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Close to a stand here, partner. Need a stop on this third and goal. They go to a knee here. No need to push it for the end zone. They're going to try to set up the game-winning kick. Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. A 27-yard look here. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And instead of taking a 1-point lead, they trail by 2. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the million. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural.